All right. So how do you know if something is fact or opinion? Good question. I'm going to tell you the answer now. In reading, we talked about facts not as something that's true, but as something you're claiming to be true. What does it mean to claim? Claim is to make a statement that something is true, even though it might not be. Okay, so this is important to understand at the beginning, because if you look up this word fact in the dictionary, you're going to see that the word fact means something that is true. But I'm going to teach you about fact claims. In other words, statements or sentences that are claiming to be true, but they may not be. They may not be true at all, even though they're trying to claim something is true. Now, opinion, you're just telling what you think, what you feel. You can't really prove it. So let's look at the difference between this. So the question you need to ask is not, is this true or false, but is someone making a fact claim? Okay, what's the difference? The basic difference is facts can be verified. See this word verified, we'll talk about that. Opinions cannot be verified. Both are important. Facts are important, opinions are important. Sometimes you put together all the facts and then you can make an opinion. And when you write, you use facts to support your opinion, to support your idea, to say, this is why I think my idea is true because of these true facts. Okay, let's look at the example here. See this example under the facts where it says, some cats have no fur. Okay, that's a fact claim or fact statement. And this one, cats are bad, that is a opinion. Is it true? Some cats have no fur? Look at this cat. Oh, it just looks horrible to me. Cat with no fur just looks, I hate it. But it's true, some cats have no fur. And cats are bad? Well, that's an opinion. If you look at this cat, you think, oh, I agree with that. Cats are bad. Can I prove it? Can I verify it? No, I can't verify it, but I can just give you my opinion. So verify means you can prove it. So here, I proved this statement, some cats have no fur. I proved it. I verified it with a picture. I showed you this cat with no fur. This one, cats are bad. I can't verify it. I can show you a picture, but this, you can't really say that this cat is bad from the picture. It just seems bad. Okay, so verify means you can check to see if it's true. Here's another fact claim. Chin is not here today. Can I verify it? Well, I can look at his chair to see if that's true or not. No, he's not here. Verify means you can measure it with numbers. So here's another fact claim. Most cats have fur. In fact, we did a study and found that 95% of cats have fur. I just made that up. But if you make a fact claim, you can measure it with numbers. 95%, most, right? So most means more than 50%. Also, to verify something, you can find out if it happened. So look at this statement. Genghis Khan died last year. Is that true? Last year? You can find that out. You can look it up. But this is a fact claim, so I would say this is a fact statement, even though it's not true. Okay, but opinions you cannot verify. You look for opinion words. So here's something. Chin often misses classes. Well, what does often mean? Does that mean once a week? Does that mean 3 times a week? Once a month? So people's opinion about what often means is going to be different. So often is an opinion word. You cannot verify opinions. So here's another example. Too many cats have fur. Too many. Too many is opinion words. To me, one cat with no fur, one cat is too many. I don't want to see any cats like that. But that's just my opinion. Here's another one. Look for opinion words. Genghis Khan actually died a long time ago. Now, I know that's true. I know it's true, but this is an opinion. I know this is an opinion because I see the opinion words a long time ago. Well, what's a long time ago? Is that 30 years ago? Is it a million years ago? You see, a long time cannot be verified. It's an opinion word. What you think is a long time is maybe not what I think is a long time. So even though this is true, you can say it's true, it's an opinion. So again, whether something is true or not is a different issue. So we can look at this fact claim, Genghis Khan died last year, or Genghis Khan actually died a long time ago. This is a fact claim, but it's not true. And this is actually the true statement. All right. But the fact statement, Genghis Khan died last year, the fact statement is actually not true. Okay, is that confusing? I know it's confusing because usually when we use the word fact, people mean something that's true. If you look in the dictionary and you look up the word fact, it means something that's true. But when we're comparing fact claim statements to opinion statements, we're not talking about whether it's true or not. We're talking about what language we use when we talk about it. Okay, look at this one. Most people in Kansas are nice. What do you think? Is that a fact claim or is it an opinion claim? Do you see any opinion words? Well, this is an opinion because nice is an opinion word. You might have thought, well, most, that's a fact word. That's true. Most is a fact word. You can measure that. But you cannot measure nice. You cannot verify nice. What you think is nice might be different than what other people think is nice. So this is an opinion. How about this one? Most people in Kansas think that Kansas is a nice place to live. We see some opinion words. We see some fact words. But the general meaning of this, is it generally a fact claim or is it generally an opinion claim? Let's look. Most people. Okay, well that, you can verify that. You can measure that. If it's more than 50%, you can measure that. Most people in Kansas think. Okay, well think, that's opinion, right? Most people in Kansas think that Kansas is a nice place to live. So they're thinking it's nice, they're giving their opinion, but you can actually verify all of this by making an opinion poll, right? So this is a fact claim. We can actually do research to find out if Kansas people really think this. This is a verifiable claim. We can do an opinion poll to ask people, do you think Kansas is a nice place to live? And if we find that more than 50% of people think this, we can verify this statement. So how do you know fact versus opinion? Again, facts can be verified, opinions cannot be verified. Facts can be measured with numbers. Opinions cannot be measured with numbers. Look at this example. There are fewer bluefin tuna in the oceans now than 20 years ago. Do you think that's a fact claim or is it an opinion statement? There are fewer bluefin tuna in the oceans now than 20 years ago. Is it possible to verify that? Is it possible to measure that? Well, yes, it is. It is possible to measure that. This is a fact claim. Now, I don't know if that's true. I think it's true, but this is a fact claim. Okay, how else can we tell? Well, here's another example. What about this statement? There are far fewer bluefin tuna in the oceans now than 20 years ago. You see the difference between this statement? There are far fewer now than 20 years ago. This was the fact. There are fewer. So the only thing we did was add the word far fewer. Does that change it from a fact to an opinion? Yes, it does. Because far fewer, we don't know what far fewer means. Far fewer cannot be measured. A little fewer, we don't know. We can't measure a little fewer either. So the word far fewer changes this sentence to an opinion. Okay, how else can we tell? Well, with facts, we have fact words like most, longer, hotter, higher, etc. We can use these words for fact claims. Now, be careful though, because when you say longer, when you say hotter, we're not talking about how you feel. We're talking about actual temperature, right? You can measure it. But for opinion, we might use words like many, better, beautiful, hot feeling. Okay, you say, oh, it's hot today. It's hot today. Well, that's an opinion. But if you say it's hotter today than yesterday, well, you can measure that. So hot is a feeling, difficult, long, expensive, etc. These are all opinion words. Okay, so this sentence, that car is new. Is that a fact claim or an opinion claim? That car is new. It's an opinion. How new is new? Does it have to be one day? You bought it from the factory one day? Or maybe it's been sitting in the dealership, in the Ford dealership for a month. Is it still new? If it sits in the dealership for a year, is that new? Well, maybe it's new if nobody drove it. I think if I have a car that's 2 years old, to me, that seems new. If you go to Japan, car that's 2 years old, oh, that's old. You have to get rid of it. It's an old car. So that's a matter of opinion. All right, let's do another one. That test was easy. That test was easy. Is that a fact claim or an opinion? Right, it's an opinion. Now you're getting it. Easy is an opinion word, right? All right, what else? Personal experience. If you experienced something or you saw something, that is considered a fact claim. But predictions of the future, can you see the future? I can't see the future. So anything about the future, predictions are opinions. Okay, so I saw an eagle here last week. Is that a fact claim or an opinion? It's a fact claim. Maybe I can't prove it. Maybe I didn't take a picture, but it's still a fact claim because I experienced it. I saw it. So that's a fact claim. All right. What about The sun will burn for more than 1,000,000 years. Okay, that's the future, isn't it? That's a prediction. It's probably true, but we don't know for sure. So we have to say that is an opinion statement. So any predictions of the future are opinions. Okay, so to summarize, facts, verified, can be measured. There's certain fact claim words that we use. Personal experience is considered a fact claim. So things in history also can be verified. You can look it up, you can find it out. But opinions cannot be verified, they cannot be measured with numbers. Use different opinion words, and including the future is also an opinion. Okay, but remember this. When you want to make a fact claim, be careful with words that are like 100% words. Words like all, never, certainly, because these claims may be impossible to verify. So you're trying to make a fact claim, and you say, this never happens. That's kind of a prediction, okay? Because you cannot really prove. So be careful with fact claims using words like that. It may be impossible to prove all or always or never. All right, so that's fact versus opinion. So your next step is to take the little quiz on Canvas to practice to see if you really understand fact versus opinion. Okay, that was our class today. I missed you.